How smart people lose time without noticing. A lot of people imagine wasted time in a very obvious way. They imagine laziness. They imagine doing nothing. They imagine someone lying around, avoiding effort, refusing discipline, letting hours disappear in full awareness. But that is not how intelligent people usually lose time. Smart people often lose time in ways that look respectable, productive, thoughtful, even responsible. That is why it is so dangerous. Because when wasted time wears the costume of intelligence, it becomes much harder to detect. Smart people do not always lose time through weakness. Often, they lose time through overanalysis, through complexity, through endless refinement, through trying to understand everything before they move, through researching one more angle, considering one more possibility, questioning one more variable, waiting for one more sign that the timing is right. From the outside, this can look impressive. It can sound intelligent. It can even feel intelligent. But there is a hidden psychological trap inside it. The mind begins confusing mental activity with actual progress. That is where the problem starts. The brain loves the feeling of understanding. It loves coherence. It loves clarity. It loves the moment where scattered information begins to form a pattern. That feeling is rewarding. It makes a person feel competent, in control, prepared. But intelligence can become self-defeating when a person becomes addicted to preparation and quietly avoids the vulnerability of execution. Because once action begins, uncertainty becomes real. Mistakes become visible. Feedback becomes unavoidable. The person is no longer just thinking. They are being tested by reality. And for many smart people, that is where time starts slipping away. They tell themselves they are being careful, strategic, thorough, thoughtful. But sometimes what looks like strategy is only hesitation with better vocabulary. This is one of the most underestimated forms of time loss. They spend so long trying to reduce risk that they never let momentum begin. They try to see the whole staircase before taking the first step. They want assurance before action, clarity before motion, control before exposure. But life rarely gives certainty in advance. And while they are still preparing for perfect movement, time is still moving without them. That is the first way smart people lose time. They overvalue understanding and undervalue momentum. The second way is through misdirected attention. Intelligent people are often capable of seeing many layers at once. They can detect nuance. They can read hidden meanings. The more possibilities the mind can hold, the easier it becomes to scatter energy across too many directions at once. A person begins the day with 10 ideas, 6 priorities, 4 possible strategies, and 1 unclear emotional weight in the background. By the end of the day, the person has been mentally active, but the activity has not compounded. Their effort was real, but the result is thin. Time is also lost through fragmentation, through energy being broken into too many pieces to become force. Another way smart people lose time is through perfectionistic delay. Perfectionism is often less about excellence and more about emotional protection. They stay in private control for as long as possible because once the work meets the world, the work is no longer protected by intention. Smart people also lose time by underestimating emotional friction. Knowing the right thing and moving toward it are not the same event. The mind can diagnose resistance without dissolving it. Years can pass in internal negotiation rather than external movement. There is also the trap of identity maintenance. People build an identity around being insightful or unusually aware. They may unconsciously avoid the ordinary-looking repetitions that real mastery requires, so they stay in potential, in plans, in concepts. Potential becomes a hiding place, and time keeps moving. The final trap: smart people trust future versions of themselves too much. They think tomorrow's mind will be clearer, next week's energy better. But delay often makes things heavier. Unmade decisions create background pressure. The task becomes harder than it was at the start. What is the correction? Respect for timing. Respect for concentration. Respect for finishing. Progress is born from sustained contact with reality. Smart people stop losing time when they learn that clarity does not have to be complete before movement begins. Real maturity begins when intelligence stops worshiping complexity and starts protecting sequence. What matters first? What deserves your clearest hour? And that is when smart effort finally starts compounding. Time is not only lost through laziness, it is also lost through intelligent delay.